Most women think looking polished comes down to buying better clothes, but honestly, some of the smartest, most capable women still struggle with style. Not because they lack taste, but because nobody ever taught them how outfits actually work visually. So today I want to walk you through the biggest style mistakes I still see intelligent, stylish women making every day, and more importantly, how to fix them in a way that instantly makes outfits feel more elevated, balanced, and intentional. The first mistake I see all the time is women wearing beautiful individual pieces, but there's no structure anywhere in the outfit. And this is one of the biggest reasons outfits end up feeling unintentionally sloppy, even when the clothing itself actually looks very nice. A lot of women think, well, these pants are elegant. This sweater is expensive. This skirt is beautiful, and individually they are. But when everything in the outfit is soft, oversized, draped, or relaxed, the eye has nowhere to land. There's nothing shaping the silhouette. And visually, that's when an outfit starts losing definition. This is especially common with neutral wardrobes because softer palettes already create a gentler visual effect. So if the silhouette is also very soft, the entire outfit can start blending together. For example, a relaxed knit sweater with wide leg trousers can look beautiful, but if the sweater is too oversized, the pants are pooling heavily, and there's no waist definition, the outfit starts feeling visually heavy instead of elevated. And the fix usually isn't buying entirely new clothes. It's adding structure somewhere in the outfit. That could be a front tuck, a cleaner neckline, a belt, a more refined shoe, or just even switching a bag with more shape, because structure gives the eye direction. And polished outfits almost always have some form of visual anchor holding everything together. The second mistake is something most women don't even realize they're doing, and that's creating outfits where everything carries the same visual weight. This is one of the biggest differences between outfits that feel expensive and outfits that feel unintentionally overwhelming. When every piece in an outfit is visually heavy, the outfit starts competing with itself. So, for example, an oversized blazer with wide leg trousers, with chunky shoes, with a large tote bag, none of these pieces are necessarily wrong individually, but together they create too much visual heaviness in every direction. The same thing can happen with softness. If everything is draped, flowy, relaxed, and loose, the outfit can start collapsing visually because there's no contrast. And contrast is what creates balance. This is why polished outfits almost always mix opposing elements together. Something soft with something structured. Something fluid with something clean-lined. Something relaxed with something refined. That contrast is what creates visual harmony. One of the easiest ways to improve your outfits immediately is to start asking yourself, where is the visual weight sitting in this outfit? Is everything oversized? Is everything soft? Is everything heavy? Because once you learn how to redistribute that balance, your outfits instantly start looking more intentional. This is also why something as simple as switching shoes can completely change a look. A refined, pointed shoe visually lightens an outfit. A sleeker bag creates more intention. A fitted tank balances volume instantly. Small adjustments create a very different visual outcome. The third mistake is one I think a lot of women quietly fall into over time, especially once life gets busy, and that's slowly shifting from dressing for shape to dressing only for comfort. Now, obviously comfort matters. I'm not talking about wearing uncomfortable clothing just for appearance, but there's a difference between comfortable clothing and clothing that completely removes shape from the body. A lot of women start hiding inside their outfit without even realizing it. Everything becomes oversized, very loose, very unstructured, or intentionally disconnected from the body. And visually it's coming from a very understandable place. Maybe they don't feel confident in their body anymore. Maybe they're overwhelmed. Maybe they just want to feel comfortable and effortless. But the problem is, when clothing loses all relationship to the body, the outfit loses visual intention. And that's when women start saying things like, I just feel frumpy, I feel sloppy, I don't know why nothing looks polished anymore. Usually it's because the silhouette disappeared. And the interesting thing is, shape does not require tight clothing. This is where drape, tailoring, fabric, and proportion become so important. A wide leg trouser can still create beautiful shape. A relaxed blouse can still define the body. A softer outfit can still feel elegant and refined. You just need some level of structure guiding the silhouette. Sometimes that's waist definition, a cleaner shoulder line, a half tuck, a cropped layer, or choosing fabric that drapes instead of collapses. Comfort and shape are not opposites. The goal is learning how to create both at the same time. And by the way, this is exactly why I focus so heavily on structure, proportion, and visual balance here on my channel. Because once you understand how outfits outfits actually work, getting dressed becomes so much easier. And if you love these kind of elevated wearable style breakdowns, make sure you subscribe because we're going much deeper into this. The next mistake is something I think social media has blurred a little bit, and that's confusing casual with effortless. A lot of women want that relaxed, elevated, quiet luxury kind of aesthetic. But somewhere along the way, people started thinking effortless style means oversized basics, wrinkled fabrics, flat, shapeless outfits, or clothing with no definition at all. And true effortless style actually has a lot of intention behind it. The women who always look polished casually, their outfits are usually very edited. The proportions are intentional, the fabrics are intentional, the accessories are intentional. Even when the outfit looks simple, there's still structure somewhere in the outfit. For example, a white tee and jeans can absolutely look chic, but there's a difference between a slouchy, stretched out tee with no shape and a cleaner, more refined silhouette with intentional styling. One reads accidental, the other reads elevated. And this is why details matter so much. Things like where the hemline hits, whether the fabric holds shape, whether the shoe sharpens the outfit, whether the bag adds structure. Those small details completely change how the outfit is perceived visually. Relaxed style should still feel defined because effortless style isn't the absence of intention. It's intention that feels natural. The last mistake is one of the easiest to fix, but it makes one of the biggest visual differences, and that's stopping the outfit too early. Most women focus entirely on the clothing itself, but usually the thing making an outfit feel polished isn't actually the clothing. It's the finishing pieces. And once you start noticing this, you can't unsee it. A very simple outfit can suddenly feel incredibly elevated just by adding a structured bag, a refined shoe, a belt, minimal jewelry, or even sunglasses. Those pieces create completion. They tell the eye, this outfit was intentional. And interestingly, this matters even more in minimal neutral wardrobes, because when outfits are simple, the details become more noticeable. This is why two women can wear almost the exact same outfit, but one looks significantly more polished. Usually, it's the refinement of the finishing details. A cleaner shoe shape, a more elevated handbag, better proportions, more intentional accessories. And this is also why I always say you don't necessarily need more clothing. You need stronger outfit anchors, because often one structured accessory can completely transform the way an outfit feels. And honestly, I think this is why so many women feel frustrated with style, because they're trying harder, buying more, following trends, but nobody ever explained the visual language behind why outfits work. Once you understand shape, balance, contrast, and visual structure, getting dressed becomes dramatically easier. The women who always look polished aren't necessarily buying more clothes. They've just learned how to create balance, shape, contrast, and intention within an outfit. And honestly, once you understand that, style starts feeling a lot less overwhelming because you stop chasing trends and start understanding why things actually work. And if you want help finding pieces that create this kind of structure and balance, I do save a lot of my favorite elevated basics, tailored pieces, and outfit formulas in my LTK as well. Everything will be linked below. Thank you for spending your time with me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.